Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back. So in today's video, we're gonna be discussing seasonal decrees. In the last video, I showed you guys that policies have had an update and now you have subclasses. So alongside that, the devs decided to give us decrees, and decrees are buffs you can equip in season 3. Now these things, they drop from uh, political investment, which is something you'll find in the Emporium right over here, right? So you can see on the left side that these are free ones, and as your buildings political power increases, you will unlock more and more of them up to this point. You can buy the other ones for $20 alongside some free talics. I mean, if you want to call them free, you can call them free, but they're not free, honestly. So there will also be another event inside the Emporium where you can get a few more free ones from. And yeah, for now, that's it. That's how you can get the decrees. I haven't seen any other sources where they're dropping from right now. But aside from that, let's look at what grades these decrees have. So currently, decrees are divided into rare ones, these blue ones at the bottom, then you have epic decrees, and then you have these legendary decrees, right? There's no mythic release right now, but these are all the decrees that we have. So in order to equip these, you need to go into your political investment building, this political building over here, and right on top of the tree you'll see that we have these slots where you can put in your decrees, right? So let's switch to slots only. You can see that there are some slots that are called arms slots, some that are called exploration slots, some that are called economic slots, and down here are general slots. Now this is kind of going to unlock if you buy the more star battle pass, and this one from the the political expedition privilege, which I just showed you. You get this extra slot from that. So arms have 2 slots, exploration 3 slots, economic 4 slots. For advanced economy, this is the arrangement. For armed plunder, you might have more arms slot and just 2 economic slots. It depends on which one you're running, basically. So just to tell you guys that decrees have these title right down over here, which tells you which type of decree it is. So this one's an economic decree, and it could only go into the economic slots. Likewise for exploration and for the arms slots. So now let's look at how many decrees there are and what they do, starting from the rare decrees. So here we have rare resource protection. So this one's economic, increases storage protection capacity of origin. I don't think this is a very good decree. It's really not all that. So hospital expansion, nah, I'm gonna pass. So alien production protocol number 2, seasonal resource production B. So A and B means either the biofuel tanks or the plasma tanks. So I don't think these are really that great either. So origin consolidation, yes, this is a bit better, as it increases the origin production of the city by 10%. These stars at the bottom, if you get a duplicate, then you can add 1 star down to it. So even 10% increase is a good increase. So now Atheron, mineral pyrostone, same with Cohegan and with Mega Fruit. These 4 are pretty much useless. So next we have Titan marching speed when attacking monsters, maybe good for jungling, not really good to actually consume your slot. So intelligence resource mining, origin gathering yield, yes, this can actually help you gather more origin if you're into advanced economy farming. Now, Nephilim extraction permit, this one I feel like is a good rare decree because it gives you more silicon biomasses, 300 per Nephilim defeated. So this kind of decree, it can stack for you. Coordinated hunting increases reward for defeating monsters by 10%. I'll pass on this one. Thorough exploitation, sorry. So the basic gathering yields of the basic resources, still a pass. Tank movement training. So this one is an arms decree and it can increase the health of your tanks by 6%. So if you're running a tank main, yes, this is a good one. This one's for infantry, the defense. This one's for artillery's attack. This one is another one for tanks defense. Then have tank attack. Then you have infantry's health. You've got infantry's attack. You've got artillery's health, and you've got artillery's defense. So that's it for the rare ones right now. Maybe in the next update they might release more, but right now these are all the rare ones. So let's have a look at epic decrees next. So this one's economic dark sea mobilization increases points earned in War in the Abyss by 20%. Now this is a pretty good decree where if you're having trouble like topping yourself up in War in the Abyss, I feel like this one can help you a lot. So increase research speed, yes, 6%. May not seem like a big boost, but it is. Increase production speed of Titan part material. I feel like this one is a very, very good one. A huge boost, 30% is a huge boost. So if you get this, be sure to put it into your economic slot. Then we have mechanized development, which let's say it increases Titans' marching speed by 40% when they return to the city. So when they go out, whether it's for attacking monsters, gathering, or attacking other cities, when they're returning, they return with 40% more speed. I feel like this isn't very good. I mean, you could make do without this. So Shard Levy increases power shard restoration by 10%. This one gives you a you see how you attack Dominion structures and you have power shards and it consumes 6 per attack, so having this one can help you get, attack more and more, so be relevant. I guess this is a good one. So increase construction speed of seasonal facilities with the frontline engineering. This is a good decree, but most likely you'll be struggling with upping your immunity buildings and your tile limit buildings. So those two, they take up much of your resources. I feel like the time needed for them to finish building is actually important because you wouldn't actually have enough RSS to even actually consider having this one. So I'd say it's not a very good one. Space Fortress Assault. So army destruction by 10%. What does this mean? This means that once you attack somebody's city, the amount of destruction you're going to cause inside that, which includes but is not limited to just the city wall, it also affects a bit of the fatality rate. So fatality rate is the number of units that you kill if you are successful in breaching the wall. So the increase of destruction by 10%, I guess that is a good one. So exemplary officer. Heroes dealt damage increase with their rank up to maximum of 2%. So I feel like this is also a good one. You may or may not remember, but each hero runs a passive slot. It's the second skill they have. So for some heroes this maxed out at 7.5%, for some it's 5%, and for some it is 10%. So if you're have a maxed out rank on a 10% hero, for example Nora, you'd be dealing 12% damage, I guess. So this is a good one. So joint defense zone, increase army defense by 5%. Doesn't matter if your army is outside, garrisoned, gathering anywhere. So I guess this is a okay-ish one. Limitless firepower, this one's for attack. And increase plunder load capacity. So if you're running really powerful tanks or your doomsday is doing like very good, so yes, this one is good. That means 20% more origin per hit. So I'd say this is a pretty good one for armed plunder. Okay, so let's look at the legendary ones now. Military resource deployment. So this one's economic, and you can see that this reduces origin consumption by 5% when training units, but basic resources are increased by 100%. Now, at first glance, you might be thinking, oh, but 100% increase? That's too much. But believe me when I tell you, when you get up to T9 units, this is a very important decree to have, because this will really make your life a lot easier. And once you go through, your military logistics to decrease the origin consumption further, and then the T9 tech tree, you could economize your troop production, which means this is actually a very good legendary decree. So elite military officer selection, this gives you 2 bonus summons of your epic beacons per day. Usually when reset hits, you have like 1 summon for orange beacons and 1 summon for purple beacons. So this will give you 2 extra with a 10-minute interval. Wartime plunder. When commanders attack an enemy city, they can also obtain origin based on that city's level. The most commanders can obtain in 1 week is 5 million. So wartime plunder, as it says, it's giving you the ability to plunder origin from cities, which if coupled with this one, plunder load capacity, I'd say this is a like plunder bonanza for origin, I guess. So this one combos pretty well with this one. Cosmic Flight Treaty. Increase Central Titan's fuel replenishment speed by 10% and fuel capacity by 300. Each ship has a capacity of 1000 fuel, so 1300. I'd say this is also a very good decree. Total Mechanized Warfare increases combat speed by 10%. Yes, it affects all your Titans and all the heroes inside of them, so 10% here, and you're running 3 heroes, so 10 to all of them, that's 30. This is a very good one. Interstellar Warfare. Increase power shard consumption when attacking neutral buildings by 6 points, but also increase destruction by 200%. This means that you're using double the amount of power shards, but the amount of destruction you're causing per hit is also doubled. So yes, this is a very good decree. Now this one is actually good to run with this shard levy. This also combos. So I hope this information was valuable to all you guys, and if you found it helpful and you're still watching to the end, to this point, please do like and subscribe. It helps get the video out to more people, more players. And as always, have a fantastic day. I'll see you around.